Good evening, everyone. Late Night Mega here, and tonight we're going to do another premiere draft of Wilds of Eldraine. So let's get into this here. Wizards did recently announce, by the time this video goes live, it might already... No, it won't be. That they're going to be coming out with the alchemy version of Wilds of Eldraine soon. Maybe it will already be out by the time you guys see this video. I don't know. Would you guys be interested in seeing alchemy drafts? I'm assuming they're going to do the alchemy drafts again like they have before. If so, let me know in the comment section. I'll see about doing a few of those. I really don't have much interest in alchemy, kind of like our 8th player here doesn't have much interest in clicking the ready button for... Okay, there we go. For whatever reason. Okay. So, we get Expel the Interlopers. This can be... What can even be like kind of a one-sided board wipe sort of thing. We've got Glass Casket, Fairy Dream Thief, Stab Wound, Ash Party Crasher, all good uncommons. We've got Torch the Tower as well. And a Hamlet Glutton. This pack is pretty stacked. I'm just going to take the board wipe here. It's also possible that instead of it just being a complete board wipe, it could be like a very one-sided sort of thing. All right, we have the Iron Crag here. That is not going to be thick. We could maybe try like a blue-white control. Going for like Ice Out and a board wipe as our first couple picks, but I like the High Fate Negotiator. We don't even know if white's going to be open. We should just be taking the best cards in the pack. And that would definitely be High Fate Negotiator here. Royal Treatment probably next, and then things really kind of drop off there. Curiosity would be fine. Iron Crag may or may not be fine. And just because we drafted a white rare doesn't mean we're necessarily going to be white. This isn't necessarily a card we can splash easily either because it's double white. Although this Discerning Financer could help, although there's also Cooped Up. I've seen this card wheel before. I'd be fine just taking the Cooped Up here. Maybe the Financer comes back. There's another Curiosity in this pack, a Two-Headed Hunter. Honestly, the pick should be between the Two-Headed Hunter and the Cooped Up. I'll take the Cooped Up. I've picked enough 5-mana. Ooh, Taken by Nightmares, pick 4. That's cool. Spellscorn, Coven, Tomesaker can be good. Whisper, Candy Trail. We've taken almost all removal so far. So it looks like, judging by this, is pick 4 Taken by Nightmares. That could be a signal that black is open. It could also just mean that there was a lot of good black cards in that particular pack. We have a Frolicking Familiar, which is pretty far off from everything we're doing so far. So I think we're just going to take the Voracious Vermin and take cheap stuff. This also gives us a token to bargain. Also technically triggers celebration for this guide, but I'm gonna take the cheaper card first. We do want to load up on 2 and 3 mana cards in draft, and there's only so many 5+ mana cards you want to be playing. And we've already got 2 of them. Alright. There's a splashy spellcaster. But I think I'm just going to take the 2 mana creature right now. There's another Frolicking Familiar, which is interesting, but I'm going to take the Stroke of Midnight and just get, even more removal. Alright, where's all the... Okay, here's where all the packs are. I've had a couple okay white-black decks in this format so far. We have Johan again. I mean, a lot of weird stuff would have to happen for us to go into blue-red at this point. I'm going to take the Not Dead After All. It is a card I do enjoy having in my black decks. I can still be open to switching one of these 2 colors and maybe not be black or not be white, but I don't think we can go as far as to just abandon everything and be blue-red right now. Seems like I've been seeing a lot of Johans and Frolicking Familiars lately. How in the world did Glass Casket wheel? I know there were a lot of good cards in that pack, but Glass Casket wheeled? Well, that's got to be a sign we should be white. This is a sign that we need to take a Grim Search, because we could use some card draw in this deck. But seems like it's going to be more control-y. How many creatures do we even have? So we only have 3 creatures so far. So next packs we got to focus on finding some more creatures. Since we don't have a lot of creatures right now, I'm actually going to take the Charmed Clothier. Makes a Royal Roll token on another target creature. I don't really like this. It's a 5 mana 3/3 flyer. Quite underwhelming. I mean, it could be playable if we're desperate. I'm going to take the Candy Trail. I have heard people say good things about this card. I was hoping we would get it back, and maybe we can do something with it. We'll take the guide. And we get a last pick, Moment of Valor. Alright. Doubling Season. Oh, hey, here's a 2-drop. Spellbook Vendor. That's definitely going to be the pick. Wouldn't mind the Twisted Sewer Witch, but then again, we have a lot of big stuff already. I'll happily take the 2-drop rare here. Passing Doubling Season, I know it's a mythic, but I don't care about collecting the enchantment sheet cards, just the main set ones. Alright, we've got Charming Scoundrel. We have Knight of Doves. Scream Puff wouldn't be bad, but I'll take the Hopeful Vigil here. It also gives us something to bargain with. We already have a couple cards that care about bargain. I like the Knight of Dawn, but I have seen those wheel before. Maybe this one will, especially since Glass Casket wheeled for us. Also, if we find like a green bomb rare or something, we could switch this to be white-green. Could also switch to white-blue, too. Or maybe I was supposed to take those Torch the Towers and switch to white-red. Well, Stone Splitter Bolt is nice, but there's a nice white card here, the Cursed Courtier. I'm going to pick that up, because I do like Lifelink, especially in Limited. And that can be a pretty good one. Alright, now... the Tabby's fine. The Reindeer is a fine card, too. I'm going to take the Tabby. I already have a couple enchantments that could... and I'm going to take the Tabby. It has some synergy with stuff we've got going on here. Oh, there's a Torch the Tower. There's also a Stockpiling Celebrant. Which I'm going to take that because we could use like Glass Casket to exile like a token or something and then pick it back up and do it again later. I'm going to take the Stockpiling Celebrant because we can pick up a Glass Casket after exiling a token and do it again later. I do like the Celebrants. We could also like pick up Voracious Vermin, make another thing if we wanted to. We could pick up Hopeful Vigils. That's always not a bad idea. Black doesn't feel super open. Even this late in the draft, we can still switch our secondary color. It's just we're picking up a lot of good white cards right now. Alright, well there's a Candy Trail here, a Dragon Mantle there. I could take Dragon Mantle or even Picklock Prankster. Just in case. There's no black here. So black does not seem to be open. I'm going to take the Dragon Mantle. And we may end up... I would like the Return Triumphant, but we have an Embereth Veteran here. Maybe I should have picked up a couple of those Torch the Towers. But if red is going to be this open, perhaps we can still get some in pack 3 as long as they get opened. Kellen's Lightblade. I think we have a lot of removal. We need some creatures. Let's take the Besotted Knight. That's supposed to be considered a decent creature. And hey, look, the Knight of Doves came back. As I speculated. So we'll go ahead and pick that up. Oh, look at this. Hearth Elemental came back. I love this card. A couple other 2-drops there, too. The Battle Garb. I'll take the Battle Garb in case we are going into white-red. I'll take the Guide because we have a lot of removal already. Spreading Seas, okay. Just green-white. Oh, there's a Torch the Tower. Return Triumphant, Cheeky House Mouse. I'm just going to take the Torch the Tower. And I think we will cut black. Because it hasn't felt that open from either direction. We did get that pack 1, pick 4 taken by Nightmares. Another Embereth veteran? Sure, I'm game. Northern Crescendo Ratcatcher trainee, another Dragon Mantle. I don't think we need a third stockpiling celebrant yet. We don't have any, what's the card? I'm gonna take Witch's Mark. Just because I don't want to be stuck. Yeah, that's one issue I'm having with the Boros decks I've been playing, is that I'm even taking some of these cards like this, is that I end up flooding out. Actually, this rare we got, the Expel the Interlopers, that could actually... This Boros could actually be a nice home for that. We have Flick a Coin, a second Hearth Elemental. I don't know if we want 2 of those. Or if we want our first Flick a Coin. I do really like Hearth Elemental. I like it too much. Let's do it. Not a whole lot in this pack, although I can take the Dutiful Griffin. I like that better than the Clothier. Even if we never do the sacrifice 2 enchantments, it's just it's an Era Elemental. For those of you old school Magic players that know what Era Elemental is, it's a 5 mana, it's like double blue and 3 blue creature, 4/4 flyer. Redcap Thief, we don't actually have a lot of celebration stuff, so I'm just going to take the next Besotted Knight. Another torch. Pick 7, torch the tower. Apparently we should have just been in red all along. I'll take another 2-drop because I think we still need some of those. And in Boros, pretty much any 2-drops can suffice. Oh hey, we got Return Triumphant back. That's cool too. Another Celebrant, another Dragon Mantle. I'll take another Celebrant, because I don't want to be short on creatures. I don't want these creatures, but, you know, whatever. Armory Mice. Alright, Stopgap. That's fine. What's my vault percentage? Okay. I say I haven't opened the vault yet in this draft series. But I guess that's because this is draft 17 and it's not like my 30th draft or something. Alright, giving Boros another shot. We have a million things we need to cut out of here. So let's just do what we normally do. And let's put in... Yeah, I'm going to run the triple Celebrant. Casket those, cooped up. Get our 2-drops in here. Oh, the Celebrant can also get the counter off of that. Besotted Knights. Those torch the towers. Witch's Mark. Do we want the Battle Garb? Okay, so we got Stroke of Midnight, we've got Moment of Valor. Knight of Doves, are we losing a lot of enchantments? I mean, Cooped Up will eventually go away. The Hopeful Vigil. We've got a roll there, a roll there, roll there. Couple rolls there. Oh, let's take the... Right, this could actually be good in Boros, because if our opponent plays like multiple 4-power things, I can sweep them away and still keep my board intact. Alright, there's the Battle Garb 2. How many 2-drops do I have? 1, 2, 3... 4, 5. Okay, so we don't want to be cutting those. We also have 2 Embereth Veterans. Now, I do want another creature here. Maybe the Life Linker? I've heard Stroke of Midnight isn't that great for Boros decks. Alright, yep, let's try this. 9/8 mana base. Slightly awkward because, you know, we have our 1-drops in red, so that would kind of make us want more mountains, but almost all of our 2-drops are white. Okay. Let's try Boros yet again. Yeah, we've got 2 Hearth Elementals and Witch's Mark, so hopefully we can mitigate flooding out and running out of ways for us to push damage through. Glass Casket. I mean, we have our board wipe. This isn't ideal because we're lacking a color and we're lacking any sort of pressure to play early on, but we can stall out our opponents for a while. There's a Vermin, which is a great target for the casket. I don't care as much about the rat. It can do what it's gonna do. Right now our opponent is stuck on black. We're just gonna get rid of this witch anyways right now. While I would like to get the... Actually, we can get this. Okay, there was no rat out there. That could have gone very poorly if there was. Yeah, we got our 1-drop on turn 4. That's great. Grand Ball Guest for our opponent. actually going to play the creature pre-combat. In case something funky happens during this attack. Otherwise, we'll just let this trade happen. We have Witch's Mark, we have a board wipe, we have an opponent that has 6 lands. That's kind of annoying. Yeah, we're definitely going to do this. Target this. Discard this. Stockpiling Celebrant, huh? I could actually pick up the Besotted Knight in preparation for the board wipe. This also lets us scry too when we pick something up. I may actually do that. It'll look really weird. It looked like I may have meant to click the roll token as well. Return Triumphant and Torch the Tower? Oh, I love that. That is really cool. Well, if we're going to board wipe next turn, let's... Yes, either one is fine. Could look really suspicious, and it's also really suspicious I didn't just replay this. So, our opponent... Did I play this guy in this series sometime before? This name looks familiar. Okay, spend your removal. I was going to wipe the board anyways. Yeah, we're going to expel the interlopers. Maybe I should have put this, the Return Triumphant, on top. Destroy all creatures with power greater than or equal to the chosen number. Yeah, just kill everything. And I'll check the graveyard so we can bring back Stockpiling Celebrant or Embereth Veteran. Bring this back. Because I can actually just bounce the roll token to scry another 2, which I don't mind doing that either. Another Besotted Knight. Okay. That's a little risky, because I don't know if they're going to have anything. Let's just play... Yeah. There was a stop there. Definitely don't want one kill spell ruining both my threats. Yeah, well, there's stops because of the food. Ah, see, that would have ruined my stuff. So if he taps out here, I'll go for the Royal Roll. Otherwise, we're just going to go attacking. Ooh, Spellbook Vendor. This is a good one. Is that gonna... That's gonna die right away. Makes sense. Oh, we'll go attacking again. I mean, okay. Back up to 9. I'm just gonna let that hit me. I could pick up the Besotted Knight again. Okay, well, I can't do that now. I can have the Celebrant pick up the Celebrant so I can scry too. I'm actually going to do that. Because I can just play the Celebrant again. Ooh. Cursed Courtier. Oh, I have to target something, but I'm going to decline the action. We've got lethal on board, so whatever you have, opponent, you have the Witch's Vanity. Alright. Did you forget to target my creature? Oh no, because those are 3-mana creatures. Ha! I'll figure out how this game works yet. Oh, that's game. Well, the decks seem to work there. Is there anything based on that one game that we want to change? I mean, we got the cheap creatures. The Celebrants are fine even without a ton of stuff. Besotted Knights were nice. Yeah, I think we'll just keep it like this. Coke Alt. So, Pepsi. Opponent goes first. We are for sure keeping this hand. We have our 1-drop. Oh, and we have Torch the Tower. So this is going great. So here, I'm a little bit weary about doing one of these, because if this dies in response to this being cast, you lose 2 for 1. It's such a huge risk, especially in this format. We're just going to make safer plays and not get blown out. We're going to do this in response to the target so we don't actually lose our attack here and we get to keep the pressure up. And we're going to play our Hopeful Vigil. And we can play our Celebrant, bouncing our Hopeful Vigil. The Guide, huh? Well, unfortunately, I only have one. I want to play this. I could play this and get the Young Hero roll going on this. Or I could also just use the roll. That doesn't feel as good. So yeah, let's do it like this. Maybe I should have played the Stockpiling Celebrant first, just to see. I kind of do want another Plains. If you can trigger Celebration, you can get lifelink, and that could be annoying. And this is fine, too. We'll just go attacking. 3/3 becomes a 4/4. Block and trade is fine. Block and trick is slightly annoying. That's also slightly annoying. Alright, well... Earth Elemental and Frostbridge Guard. I like both of those. Maybe we do it like this. I just don't want our opponent to trigger the plus and plus O and lifelink. You're bouncing your... Okay, you're not actually bouncing your creature. Hey, you didn't trigger it. I mean, if we put a Royal Roll here, it's just going to trade here. And there's still some open... Yeah, there's also a stop here, so we're just going to play out our stuff. Because I can also start tapping this thing down. Hopeless Nightmare, that's actually fine. Okay, there was no removal in response there. Trading is fine, because we have the better board state. That's not trading when you do that, opponent. Just don't make me discard my Earth Elemental, that's all I'm going to ask. And don't gain 5 life, that's annoying. Never. No! Oh, that was indeed annoying. I guess we just swing all in. And play the Besotted Knight. I'll play the land and I'll crack this too. Oh wait, I can't. Maybe I'll stop on upkeep, because I really don't want to draw another land here. Which is Vanity. Okay, there goes our token. I think Frostbridge Guard is good enough to draw here. feel like the game is starting to slip away, though. Losing that Hearth Elemental was big. I could use some more removal, too. Yeah, that's not good. Oh, we're just kind of dead, though. Yeah, I think we were dead anyways, because the air... Yeah, because he was just going to get the thing on there, and then one more permanent. He would have had us in the air anyways. I wouldn't mind having another guide, but in place of what? Maybe the armory mice. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, let's try that. So we have a number of roll tokens in that we can put on stuff. And triggering Celebration just a couple of times can help us win in those situations or fly over our opponent. Happy Meal Killer. Alright, well, we've got 2, 3, 4. We can keep our... We don't have any double red cards, so we can keep the red hidden. I also might not play the Stockpiling Celebrant next turn, because I don't want to return anything yet. Drawing another 2-drop would be great here. Don't remind me that I just took the mouse out for one of these. It might be this one, it might not be. Opponent is red-green and is attacking and allowing me to block? Not allowing me to block. Okay. Please don't have Torch to Tower. Oh, I have Torch to Tower. Well, this is great then. Okay, does not have Torch to Tower. We have a 3/3 Vigilance that's also going to scry us one. I don't need that Plains. I want to wait till our opponent tries to put something on the Ginger Brute to Torch the Tower it. By the way, we haven't played with pets yet. Or pizza boxes. I might just want to kill that. So yeah, I don't want our opponent drawing anything off of that. Cooped Up, that's a good one. Unfortunately, I won't have the scry here unless I want... I don't want to do that. But we still have the attack. Yeah, I get the witch and the haunted pizza box to help us out. See, that's what I was waiting for. I mean, still get to draw the cards and that. Oh, please don't kill my... Darn. I wanted that card. Well, I do have Return Triumphant in the deck. I also have Embereth Veteran. I'm actually going to do it like this for right now. Oh, there's Return Triumphant. I don't think I need this land. Maybe I kind of do need the land. Actually, Return Triumphant will trigger the celebration all on its own next turn. But I would love to be able to put the roll thing. That is not good. Offering a trade. Well, I don't want this trade now. I guess... Let me get this back. Let's offer a trade here. Do I even cooped up that thing? Or just play the veteran? Let's just play the veteran, actually. And we'll see how this goes. Because with the lifelinker, I don't have to be afraid of dying. But if he plays another big threat, I may need to use cooped up on that. That's not nice either. So what this is going to do, I'll let you guys read it. Yeah, he gets a creature that he can play this turn. Okay, a 4/2. Cast the exile card, and then at the beginning of the next combat phase, a creature he controls is going to deal damage to one of mine. So my guide is going to be dead here. Yep, there's nothing I can do about that. I want him to attack. I mean, ask and you shall receive. No, I don't want you killing my stuff. That's not... That wasn't part of the deal. Alright, no blocks. You can still sack the token and draw a card. Doesn't want to do that. There's a red cap thief. Yeah, I don't think having the armory mouse would have been better here. I'm glad I had that second flyer. Stop killing my important stuff. I'm going to return the veteran so I can scry. I can play it again anyways. Cursed Courtier. That'll become a 4/4 with lifelink. That might actually be good enough. Still not sacking the rat token to draw an extra card. Well, it exiles the top card and you can play it that turn. That's not... It's a little slow, but... Could really use a Hearth Elemental. I could put the Royal Roll on here, make this... It'd be a 4/3 attacking. Have to double block, but I could only kill one. That's not worth it. Yeah, the problem is that thing is going to start getting bigger now. And he can activate that twice this turn. But once again, the game is like slipping away from us. Okay, we can activate that twice and activate the Ginger Brute. So it's not all bad yet. I do kind of want to do this right now. So, Hopeful Vigil. So I was going to have to trade the Toadstool Admirer for it. Oh, he's letting the damage? Oh yeah, because that's still 4. Sack the Hopeful Vigil to scry. A Besotted Knight would be decent. Okay, he's finally going to do that. Gets a land and an unknown card. Ruby. Get rid of that. Maybe I should have done that last turn. He would have had the mountain and then the ruby on the following turn. I missed that. What kind of roll is that? That's a wicked roll. Alright. The Gingerbread can also sack and gain 3 life if it's untapped. That's another thing to keep in mind. And then this wouldn't be happening. Yeah, that small mistake might be costing me. Alright, we're gonna sack this. Earth Elemental, please. I'll take a Besotted Knight. So this makes a Royal Roll. If I put it here, double block, I can still only kill one thing. Oh, he could have sacked 2 things to stop all this. Okay. I don't mind trading here because my 3/3 knight will be bigger than what he's currently got going on. Are you gonna sack Ruby to do the... Of all the ways you could have done that, you could have just double blocked. Maybe he's still worried because I have a unknown card in hand. That could totally be why he's played that way. Because I should not have gotten rid of all 3 creatures in exchange for my 2 there. So there the opponent was being a bit overly cautious. Alright, well we're winning on this board. Well, we certainly don't need to do that. We're just gonna go attacking. Okay, he's gonna go for the block and throw it at me plan. I'm fine with that too. If he gets a big creature, I can just expel the interlopers if he gets anything bigger than my Besotted Knight. I'm gonna hold on to the land because my opponent is not. I don't know, get like the 5/4 worm creature so I can kill it with this. Good enough. And so here's where Expel the Interlopers can be really good. I'm gonna choose anything 5 or greater and then attack and kill him. Alright, we're currently 2-1. Let's get into the next game here. Also, just going to check on the recording. Black Pinot. Yeah, recording is fine. Missing a 3rd land, but double Embereth Veteran? Yeah, I'm game for it. Could have had Rat out there, but what am I going to do? Not play this ever? I would love a... Wow. Well, I do love the land. I was going to say, I would love a Hopeful Vigil there. That would have been a great draw as well. Using a Candy Grapple on a 2/1. And there's a Minecart Daredevil. I'll just play this and pass. It's not going to do anything. I'll just block the Minecart Daredevil with the 2/1. I don't need to go quickly in this deck. As quickly as Boros aggro typically does. I have long-term plans going on here. Ooh. That's nice, too. But I think we're just going to play our guide out. I think we'll go attacking, see if he wants to trade. Doesn't want to trade. Alright. Take 5, we'll play the guide. Something is probably going to die here. Oh, my other guide also goes away from my deck. The real problem with this is he now gets to see our hand. So he knows what he has to play around. The apple. Taking the Embereth Veteran because you can sack it. And, okay. That is actually a perfect draw. Yeah, I'm gonna do this now. Because I don't want any other tricky shenanigans happening. We'll pay 1. We'll do that. Besotted Knight. It's a good one. I kind of just want a land next turn. Because land means I could play the Celebrant and draw 2 off the Hearth Elemental. And yeah, there's no point in doing that right now. So we'll attack. We can scry. Torch the tower is good. I'm gonna trade your 5-drop for my 3-drop. That is awesome. We're just gonna play this, not pick up anything. And we're gonna draw 2 cards. And if there's a discard, I can pitch the planes. Oh wow, my Earth Elemental is still... I only have one thing in there. Okay. Maryvods. Oh, that's just gonna die. Please don't kill my... Okay, I mean, I'm over here. I'm gonna use my Torch the Tower as well. Yeah, Torch over Cooped Up. And I still have enough to play my Earth Elemental. Still gonna keep this in case of the Wandering Nightmare. The opponent is running on empty. We have a 2-turn clock here. Oh no, he's got... Was that back for seconds? No, it's Fell Horseman. Okay. Slightly annoying. Could just make it so that's not enough. But he can gain 3 to go back up to 4. And we're just going to attack here. 4, 5, 6. This costs 2, that costs 5. Just don't draw land. Play the 4/4 and pass. Attacking would be... I mean, what's he gonna do with 1 red mana? Torch the tower is not enough. Attack? Yeah. There we go. And what's our record at now? Is it 3-1? We're waiting for the server. The server doesn't know what our record is. Yep, 3-1. Alright, let's keep going. We've got Just Wily. This is cool. I'm going to lead off on the Hopeful Vigil. I'm going to lead off with the Embereth Veteran, even if there could be a rat out here. You can't always just play around rat out. Minstrosity for our opponent. Spellbook Vendor's not good right now. Just play along the curve. Spellbook Vendor will be good next turn. Oh. That's an issue. We might be having problems soon. I could coop this up, then he can just sacrifice it and get something else. So let's Spellbook Vendor. And we'll pay 1. I'll make this a desirable thing to kill. Torch the tower, that's a good one. Yeah, I figured it'd be the Monstrosity. I'm going to be entering full control just to make sure Arena doesn't screw up what I want to be doing here. Redcap Thief. Oh, well, that's fine. Yeah, because how I want to play this... is I want to put a counter on the thing, swing, sack it, kill the thief. In which case I have one more mana. We'll play the other Embereth Veteran out, I think. Yeah, we'll do that. Doesn't really matter what this goes on. Did I... okay, we got full control on. So we're going to scry. But I'm going to bargain this. Okay, we don't need... oh, I can sack... I can sack Hopeful Vigil. It's even better. Because that gives me a scry and then a draw. Or a scry, then a scry. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, I suppose the attack with the Spellbook Vendor was a little greedy. Now we're taking a bunch of damage. Wait, why? I didn't get to cast my other Embereth Veteran. Auto Tapper has screwed me. I was supposed to tap the... okay. Yeah, we're taking a... how much damage is this? Suddenly 15 damage? That's ridiculous. Well... I will go for a double block here. Gotta deal with that too. Oh, please don't have... oh, his response... he has the food he can sack, that's why. Oh, seriously? And now I have to trade this? Oh, that was too good. Can't even kill that thing this turn because of that bestial bloodline. That turn with the Royal Roll really screwed things up, and then the bestial bloodline. I needed them to just trade. I mean, I can play these, but it's... that's not good. I can only block 4 damage, and I'm still taking 2. I return the Cooped Up to my hand. I wonder... no, because that would still be a 4/4 with trample. We'd still be dead. Yep, that was just a bit too much. That royal treatment really screwed us up. Alright, let's go again. I don't think this deck is bad. It's not as bad as like our last deck. And we're up against a Diamond rank opponent. Turn Triumphant, Celebrant, Hearth Elemental. Yeah, we'll keep this. Ooh. Embereth Veteran. Just start being aggressive. Up against a blue-red deck. Gadwick's first tool. You're going to make this a 1-1 instead of a 2-1? Sure, opponent. You got it. I don't want to throw too many things out there because he's going to get to double cast something. I might even just sacrifice the Embereth Veteran to pump this up. Yeah, I like that idea. Could also, like, just do something like double into the Fake Wart. That'd be wild. Double sleight of hand. Okay, if that's the worst thing we're gonna do. Pizza box gets me every time. Oh, that's a good dog. Mine is kind of a mean dog. Unruly Catapult. I'm not the biggest fan of that. I'll go attacking. Let's get rid of stuff. I will bounce the Young Hero roll because it's not going to do anything on this thing anymore anyways. Wow. Cursed Courtier is good. I don't think we need a second Hearth Elemental right now. Because we're not going to be able to... Well... I don't think Cursed Courtier is good enough, because we don't... Well, we do have the Return Triumphant. How does that work? After it enters, creates a curse... Oh. Yeah, that doesn't work. Let's do it like this. I can just cooped up the Catapult next turn if he doesn't have another creature. Yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. Then at least we can't be blocked. Because otherwise this 1/5 is kind of obnoxious. Got another sorcery? Oh, don't kill my stuff. I can still use its ability, though. But next turn we can return Triumphant the Frostbridge Guard again. We might need something a bit better. You know, if I had 6 mana, I could play the Celebrant targeting this, then activate its effect to exile the creature. That would be cool. I might have to do that. Stone Splitter Bolt. Okay. That's fine. I mean, it's not really fine, but it's happening. Oh, that card draw. This is the blue-red deck we could have had. Land is good. Unless we just play another one. We'll play a Hearth Elemental. Flick a coin on... What are we flicking? Me. I'm really trying to just do this thing with the cooped up. I probably shouldn't be, but any land draw next turn will work. Otherwise, I might just have to activate it and get that catapult out of here. Oh, because we're going to be taking damage in the air, too. Can you stop killing everything I have? Two, three. And we're just dead next turn. I mean, he's had tons of card draw. Oh, look, we got the land. So, like, I can do the thing. Alright, and then before that resolves... I don't think that's going to work the way I want it to. No, it's not. And we're dead in the air, because he's got everything. Alright. I do think this was our best Boros deck yet. We were missing our flyers in that game that could have given us lifelink. And we kind of got stuck on lands for a while. I should have... When I scryed, I shouldn't have gotten that second Hearth Elemental. That was not a good idea. But overall, the deck wasn't bad. It did have some challenges getting over bigger creatures. That's what the cooped up was for. The Expel. And maybe I should have ran the Stroke of Midnight. But yeah, not a bad turnout. I probably should have moved into red sooner. Well, we'll take our prize. At least I got the 1,000 gems back. But for now, I'll take my leave.